see my my baby, she was in a nightgown. When I went to see my baby, she was on the ground. There was nothing in her eyes as I sat beside her. There was nothing in her eyes, nothing that could hide her. Sleep and she was singing sadly. She was singing in her sleep and she was looking at me. There was something in her voice, something I was sensing. There was something in her voice, something that was missing. My heart and baby recognized her. Pity opened up my heart and nothing could disguise her. She had sealed herself inside our body she could sleep in. She had sealed herself inside and nobody could see in. Love is just a little lamb looking for a hunk of ham. Love is just a little lamb looking for a hunk of ham. Love is just a lonely lamb looking for a home. Home, 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 home,
Hi, everybody. It's me, Randy, singer for the Residents. And over here, we have my good friend, Chuck, on keyboards. And here is the one and only Bob on guitar. Now, I'm sure all of our longtime fans out there remember that there were always four of us. Well, I'm sorry to say that Carlos has retired. After almost 40 years in the music business, Carlos decided that the rock and roll lifestyle was just not for him. So, Carlos has gone back to Mexico and he's taking care of his mom now. But he's still in our hearts. He's still in our hearts. We love you, Carlos. We love you, buddy. It's true, we don't miss those really long drum solos, but still, Carlos, good guy, good guy. Okay, now, so we wanted to invite all of you people into our little living room here so we can play a few songs for you and tell you a few stories. Now, some of these stories are kind of spooky, so get ready. Here's the first one. It's called The Talking Light.
Once, when I was a lonely teenager, a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager.
Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a lonely teenager. Once, when I was a
Once when I was a lonely teenager, I was out walking by myself and wandered into an unfamiliar area. The land was badly eroded, and as I looked up a small ravine, I saw a little cottage that appeared to be deserted. I noticed a weathered piece of paper stuck to the door, and became curious as to what it said. In large, shaking letters were following words. If you find my baby inside, please bury him. Startled, I took the note off the door and continued to
cannot stay here no more. Something has my baby in that house and I can't get him back. There's a light. There's a light surrounding my baby. And every time I try to stick my hand in and grab him, it burns me. But it don't seem to be hurting him none. And there's a voice keeps coming out of the light, and it says, find the ring. I've looked everywhere. I ripped up the floorboards and I tore down the wallpaper, but I can't find no ring anywhere. And now, I am so tired. I don't know what to do except go and look for help, but I may not be able to make it back to my poor baby. Dear God, help us. I think somehow we have wound up in hell. And I get the feeling, somehow I get the feeling it must be my baby's fault. But I don't know what he's done to deserve this.
Lost in a light.
Except for a small area around a baby bassinet in the center of the room, the interior of the shack was total chaos. After working my way through the jumble of broken furniture, loose floorboards, and other rubble, I finally reached the side of an oddly spotless, pristine bassinet, covered by a clean white blanket. Filled with apprehension, I removed the cover, revealing the perfectly formed skeleton of a baby, clutching a wedding ring in its right hand. After scratching a shallow hole in the dry dirt of the ravine, I was about to dump the pitiful basket of bones into it when I noticed some words engraved on the ring. Deeply disturbed but compelled to continue, I brought the ring closer to my eyes and made out the words. A mother's love erases rages. A mother's rage erases. But the rest was scratched out. Overwhelmed by feelings of fear, disgust, and confusion, I threw the ring and the baby skeleton into the hole. I quickly covered them with dirt and ran home. No one has ever believed my story. I've tried to convince myself that it must have been a dream, induced by the instability of adolescence. I take comfort from that thought.
Lost in a lie.
said 6 more miles to the graveyard. Leave the best friend I ever had.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I believe in ghosts. It's true. It's true. They've always been there. My whole life they were back in the back of the closets and underneath the bed. There was this guy that I worked with one time. This guy named Red. He was a construction worker, and we worked together on this 12-story building. And one day, all of a sudden, blah, Red fell off the building. And I found his body all rearranged in a weird kind of a way. And from that time on, whenever I went up somewhere really high, like the edge of the Grand Canyon or top of the Dubai Tower, Red would suddenly appear. He would suddenly appear and he would talk to me in this really sweet, soothing voice and try to get me to jump. And another time, there was another time when I was stuck in quicksand in Crossett, Arkansas, and this big, giant, glowing ball came down and landed right on my head. And inside of this big, glowing ball were all of these snakes and bugs and worms and the cut-off head of a train conductor. It was really weird in there. But worst of all are the mirror people. The mirror people! I'll tell you more about them later.
I was lifted up high to a hole in the sky, where God told me to be. I found figures of
butchers to work with a competent clerk, executing those who had abandoned the truth. Then 4 faces appeared around the sides of a sphere, spinning over a throne made of amber and gold. The ball was covered with eyes, and as it started to rise, God commanded the clerk
do but throw away her bread. Her feet are feeling funny as she lies beneath the bed. She reminisces of the pungent Adriatic Sea, and then she crawls and counts her cans and twitches like a flea. Oh, what she really likes to do is sit upon a pew and make believe that time has stopped and motionless as well. Planes are stranded in the sky, trains are stopping too, and she alone is laughing under eyelids full of glue. She hurries, scurries, worries that the wicked will receive their candy from a handsome man and coffee from a thief. She gazes at an hourglass and asks it if it cares. Then she wonders if the lizard likes his lettuce rare. The mirror people. The mirror people. I always knew about the mirror people, but wasn't really a problem until one day I was in my bathroom shaving, not too long ago, and the room was all foggy and the mirror was all steamed up, and all of a sudden I heard this voice. And it said, "Hi, Randy. Hi, Randy. I want you." I said, "Pardon me?" And I looked around, but nobody was there. But I knew who it was, and I walked right up to that mirror, and I stuck out my hand, and I wiped it off, and there he was, staring at me.
So I guess I should be destroyed, a miserable wretch, shattered and scattered like the shards of a discarded whiskey bottle hitting the pavement. But I'm not. I'm not, you see, because nothing could be worse than watching him die. Nothing could be worse than watching a life you love slowly sucked away like a spider draining the brain of a fly. Then he came back. Maybe it was only a dream, but he's been in every dream I've had since he died. And so what, I say? Who needs reality filled with grief when love lives in your dreams? In the past, dreams faded quickly. But since Howard died, they're like permanent movies living inside my mind. Every second of every dream is alive, and it's mine whenever I want it. First night was like a lamp lit in the blindness of a black and empty room. The flame of the lamp grew brighter and brighter until the room disappeared, replaced by his face, shining like the center of the sun. Arms emerged from each cheek, opening wide in an obvious invitation to the space between his large and blood-red lips. I freely fell into the opening and, once inside, easily embraced his heart. It was stuck to the top of his torso, where the nape of his neck might have been, and then it licked me with love and with laughter and made my mind twinkle and grin. The dream flowed on in its own gruesome liquid way, filling my mind with warmly glowing wetness that always is the essence of
Yeah,
best friend, was waking me for Howard's funeral. I had slept for 18 hours. The heaviness of grief saturating the service was more than I could bear. But I had to bear it. It didn't matter how many times I broke down or how many condolences left the lips of family and friends. It never got any better. But somehow it managed to get worse. Just as the service was ending, I tripped at the edge of the dirt pile waiting to fill Howard's hole. And as I tripped, I bumped into Howard's mother, causing both of us to fall into the open grave, giving the grieving woman a perfect release for the venom and rage consuming her soul. As my friends and family looked on, my dead husband's mother hit me 14 times with her purse before I fainted into the waiting arms of my beloved. Continued on like that for the next 2 weeks as I slept a little longer and dreamed a little more each day. I made it 23.5 hours yesterday, and now, with Howard's support, I think I'm ready. The doctors say it's medically impossible for a healthy person to sleep 24 hours a day, but Howard and I don't think so, and that's all that really matters.
silver, sometimes shining on the sea, reflecting from the flying fishes, wishing she could be a little piece of sand that blows above the ocean's breeze. But all she has is thoughts of all those fingers peeling seeds and leaving them to mold among the women watching weeds.
All his clothes were burned up. All his bags were in it. After all we've been through, what more can be said?
The mirror people. The mirror people. They've got their rules. They've got their rules, the mirror people. If you walk into a room and you go straight up to the mirror and you look right into it, they never talk. They never talk then. They're smart. They're smart. And if somebody else is in the room with you, they never talk then either. But they're there. They're there. They want you. They want to become you. My wife, Bonnie, she's one She's one. That's why I sleep in the garage now. Once, when I was a little kid, I walked into a barber shop. I guess you can tell. I don't go in those places anymore. I hate them. But when I was a little kid, I went in this barber shop and I sat down in that big chair and I looked all around at all of those mirrors and I got so scared I just jumped and it made the barber stab himself in the cheek with his scissors. After that, my mom always cut my hair.
Job in the house, make it vanish.
Unseen sister objects. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister expected nothing from life, and so she sight from
When I was very young, I had a twin sister that no one could see but me. We lived in a farm without any neighbors, so she was my constant companion. For some reason, she'd like to play tricks on my mother. These tricks were often mean, and even though I didn't, I usually got the blame, I was unable to stop myself. Once we were playing under the kitchen table where my mother was sitting shelling peas. I grabbed her leg and said I wanted to play horsey as my sister placed a loop of clothesline around her ankle. Mother said no, and then she got up from the table, walked 2 steps, and tripped as she reached the end of the rope. As my mother fell, she knocked a boiling pot off the stove. It fell on her head. Even though it was July, she was cooking pasta in the shape of little green Christmas trees because it was my favorite. Mother's face was no more than 6 inches from mine as she screamed, jerked away the pot, and revealed her red bubbling face covered with little green Christmas trees.
Sister objects. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister objects. The unseen sister protects. 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 Protects, bro!
Mother was dead when I woke up. Several years later, my father said that she had become tangled in the cord of a toaster and electrocuted herself, and she stumbled around the room screaming in pain. I had a goldfish that died one time, too.
Objects. The unseen sister protects. The unseen sister expected nothing from life, and so she passed from sight.
The mirror people. The mirror people. The mirror people. Okay, all right, I know. This mirror people stuff, it sounds kind of weird. You probably think crazy. Okay, all right. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you right now. Get ready, all right. It's a mirror, mirror on the front, mirror on the back. Okay, all right, so now, get ready. Okay, now, you people way back there in the back, I think you're okay. You guys that got here really early to get the good seats down front, okay? Well, you'll have to see. But I'm gonna look right in this mirror from like 2 inches away, and I'm kind of scared. All right, get ready, get ready. Hi, I'm Randy, Good Rockin' Randy, singer for the residents. And over here, we have my good friend, Chuck, on keyboards. And on this side, it's the one and only Bob on guitar. Fuck Carlos. Guy was an asshole. Drum solos. Okay, all right, so now, we have a couple of more songs for you. This next one is about a dear, sweet little old lady.
If I do what I might, If I do it, who will take care of my plants? Maybe Martha. Maybe Martha. She has a philodendron and a couple of ferns. They look terrible, though, just like her house. She never dusts her leaves. Berta! Berta! What about Berta? Berta's been married 3 times. How could she possibly take care of orchids? And if I do it, how long would it be before they even notice? Weeks, months, and all that time my poor orchids being eaten by those aphids. I know why. I know why they ignore me. It was a long time ago, but they still hold it against me. He was old, poor thing. He could barely hop around. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to. Answer my prayer and tell me if anyone else cares.
She
like dice rolling snake eyes in headlights at night. Like a corpse in the sunshine, her eyes in a fight.
There's a spot on my glove. No. Maybe it was make 'em runny. Make 'em runny, honey. Doilies. Where have all the doilies gone? Roses will wither and die, along with the lace and the lies. Nothing is nicer than death and matching the bad and the best. He hated me. He hated me. And hate is hot. And hate is white. I'll not even have to stay for him. Not even a stay on the memory looked up to. Lacking all respect for him. I'm blacking out specks of decent thoughts that linger in me. Leaving only white, calm, peaceful, white swans, silently flying through the snow, looking down at the village bones of a noble knight who tried to save his lady, his lovely lady. She wanted to drink their milk in the moonlight, but it was too late. It was too late. He said,
on the lone prairie. These words came slow and mournfully from the bleeding lips of a youth who lay on his dying bed at the close of day. Darkness hovered around his head as the shadows of death grew thick like lead. He thought of his home and his family that night as the cowboys gathered to watch him die. his voice stopped there. But we took no heed of his dying prayer. In a narrow grave, just 6 by 3, we buried him there on the lone prairie. Today. So what can they do? 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 What can they do today? Die!